Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a new update come, and if you remember rightly in my last video a couple of days ago, well not even a couple of days ago, I mentioned about the floppy drive for the original 1200 drive could be used in this with this A1200NG. As you can see on the picture at the moment, you can see I've got the PC drive is in at the moment. So what I'm going to quickly show you, it formatting in here on the choice of mine. I'm going to be using Workbench OS 3.2. So if we go down into edit and scroll down, and you can see we've got selected PC drive A. Okay, so you have the option now to actually select the drive you wish. So you can select A or B, but to be honest you only need A for the PC drive. And later on, when I go to put the other drive in, then I have to select 1200 drive, but we'll do that in a little while. So I'll leave it on A. Make sure you've got real drive going. Everything else is exactly the same as you can see. It's just the basic setup I've done. A lot of you've already done all this already. So exit that, and I'm going to click start. We'll wait for the system to boot, and you might even hear the drive go click. And at the moment, if I go quiet for another second, you can actually hear the drive tinkering. Don't worry about the error. That's because I haven't got the actual USB device in, because for some reason it's pointed to there for some reason, but I'm not worrying about that today. So I'm going to pop the disk in the drive. Okay, it wasn't that one I wanted to do. I forgot about that one. Right, take that one out, so I don't want to upset that one. Not that one. Right, let's get a disk. Let's try again. Let's put the right disk in I want to format. Okay, right. So got me disk in the drive. Okay, go up to your Windows, sorry, icons, and go down to format. Okay, we'll do a normal format. Yes, continue. It's probably going to take about a minute and a bit to format the drive. The old good old days of doing it from back then. So we'll wait for it to finish formatting, so you can actually see it's formatting a Amiga drive, Amiga floppy. Once that is completed, I will go into the ADF blitter to actually copy a file from an image back to a disk. So we'll just wait for it to finish formatting. should have got a bit of music running in the background, but I can't because of copyright. You can definitely hear the drive tinkering away. Oh, the amount of discs I've had to format over the years, back in the early 90s. I think we were all into that back then. Right, so we're getting pretty close. I thought I'd allow it to do a proper format so you can actually see it is doing it on the drive. And there we go. So one formatted Amiga disc, but it was originally a cover disc, but not anymore. I've wiped the content off of it. Okay then, so from that we'll leave it to one side for the minute. We'll get a cover disc. I know what works, so what I'm going to do is just pop this one in the drive. Oh no, wrong, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, so we'll go up to ADF. Okay, now we need to select a file. Right, I'm hoping I've put it on my hard drive. What can we do? Let's do that one, that'll be fine. Right, click OK. Right, it's because I haven't got a disk blank in the drive. Let's try again. Pop it in the drive. I have to go back through and select the file again. Select the file, click OK. So this is an ADF image. So it's now writing from the image to disk. Right, we just got to wait for a few minutes. Right, we'll come up to 50%, cool. It's like waiting for paint to dry. Okay, we're nearly there, and I've got to do all this again, but with the 1200 drive. Okay, so double click it, and there we go. And you can hear it running from the drive. I don't know if it will run. I'll give it a go. Oh, it does work. Right, let's quit out of here. So it goes back. Okay, so you can see it now formats, and you can do ADF back to disk, and you can see I can run from the disk as well. So what I'm going to do this time is we're going to turn off the whole machine. Okay, because I'm now going to swap the drive over. So I'm going to shut it down properly. So power down the device. Okay, so I'm going to unplug. Right, I'm going to disconnect my keyboard. Okay, disconnect the cable in. Move that out of the way. Get that. Okay, so as you can see, it's an original 1200K drive. Just going to rest it in there. Right, plug the power back in. As you can see, it's definitely got that on there. Right, so everything is all connected. We'll bring the keyboard back. I'm going to pop the ribbon in. Okay, so we've now got the 1200. So we'll go back to putting that disk in the drive. We'll return the system back on. So we'll wait for it to all boot. Okay, so we'll load to the menu. We'll go to the workbench I require, is this one, and then click on Edit. Okay, scroll down, and then we have to change the PC drive from that to 0. So A600 1200. So if you've got a 600 drive or a 1200 like I've got, make sure you select the right one, click OK, or I should have said save. Okay, make sure the drive's not in. and then begin. As you can see, I've got my fingers on there, so I just want to make sure the drive is operational. Yeah, I can feel it, but it's very, very quiet because it's an original 1200 drive. I can just make out, I'll go quiet. You can just make it out. So I'm going to put the disc in the drive. Okay, there's the cover disc. So we're going to do icon, format, go through the same procedure again, I'm sorry to say, because I want to show you the 1200 drive formatting as well. So we've now got to wait again. From the previous video that I did, thank you very much for everybody who's put some comments in. That helps me, feedback to the group. If there's anything else you would like to ask, please try and leave me a comment. If not, go to Amiga.org or the English Amiga board. Either of those two. You can leave information if you need any info. Hopefully a lot of you are going to be very happy when you get it next month. Well, I certainly impressed with it. I can't believe we've managed to get the 1200 drive now working. We had a few issues, but we figured out the coding, and basically we've now got 2 drives working with it, as you can see for yourself. Please remember you can still use drawbridge separately via the USB. I know that works on your G600 GS, sorry, A600 GS. I know that works on there because I've had it previously working myself. I never used the Grease Weasley on the other drive because I didn't need to. If I grab, so there's my A600 GS and my drawbridge. Normally I have the actual unit sat on top of the drive, and then it sits quite nicely. Well impressed with this one as well, but I've now more interested in the 1200. Let's put that back where it was, because as you know, it can do so much more now, and it's improving all the time, every day. We're even on a higher beta testing now, so that's why I'm doing this video, just for formatting. Right, there we go. So it's let it finish. So there we go again. So we've got a blank disk. Okay, so we'll go up to the ADF. Okay, and click on here. Go to, but this time it's actually recognised me drives there, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do the same one as I did earlier. So programs, go to this one, Click OK. I know that's tedious, but this is what I wanted to show you so you can see both drives are working. As you can see, I'm using Workbench 3.2 because it's my preferred version of Windows now. So that's what I'm using today. This is probably what most people, I don't know that most people use 3.2, they might go 3.1. I know there's a few users out there what do 3.5 and 3.9. I do have the latest 3.2. I'm impressed with that so far, especially the new operating system they've done to it. It's so much improved, and as you can see, it's working very well on here. Right, so we just gotta wait, I'm sorry to say. Right, we're getting closer. Okay then, right, let's see if it comes up with the same information. Okay, so double click on the drive. We'll do the same again, we'll load up ProTracker. Yeah, and look at that, perfectly from the disk. Right, so that's twice it's been formatted and ADF. Right, we'll try one more thing. So I'm gonna quit back to the main menu. Quit back to the main menu. Right, so okay, let's go to Amiga. Is it Drive? Right, let's go into Edit. Yeah, right, so exit there. Right, I'm going to put hopefully this disk in the drive in a sec. Okay, start. So we're using an actual real drive. Wait for 3.1 to pop up on the screen. Okay, pop disk in the drive. I'm not sure if that's the right disk. Might have to pop the other disk in the drive. Yeah, it's the wrong disk. Right, let's try a different disk. Let's try that one. Try again. No. That's it. Very interesting. Okay, right. We'll just put this disk in the drive. We'll reboot. Okay. Right, it didn't go as the way I was hoping to go. I was hoping to load up Xcopy, but for some reason one of my discs must have been white. I must have wiped it by mistake, so I can't show you that. But you can see it's just booting from the Amiga 1200 floppy drive. So there we go. So that just gives you a bit of an idea of what to expect if you put your own drive in. So you can now use a PC drive, or you can use your own Amiga original drive. I personally will probably leave my A1200 drive in, because for one thing it's slightly quieter, but then yes, it's nice to have a little bit more sound so you can actually hear what's going on, but I just want to try and keep it a bit more authentic. So okay, hopefully that just gave you a bit of an idea on what else the machine is capable of doing. So for next time, any questions, please leave me a comment like I've already mentioned, and I'll see you again very soon.